Hello, everybody. Thank you all for joining me here and now. And those of you guys that are going to be watching afterwards, I really appreciate all of your guys' love, your guys' support. Most of all, I want to say thank you guys all for just, sticking by and watching this. I want to say Happy New Year's to you guys. For those of you guys, I know it's already passed, but still, I want to say Happy New Year's to you guys. I know for the past few years has been a little bit rocky. We've been through some tough challenges, but we're up in the new year, so we got some new things coming along the way. I hope you guys set up those New Year's resolutions for you guys to get started on. Really great time for that, actually. Also, want to let you guys know we will still be doing the Gilded Tarot as well as your guys' affirmation, which we have done in the last round of the horoscope zodiac readings. Now we're gonna spice things up a little bit, and we're gonna add the I Ching divination set. How this exactly work is it's basically like those oracle cards, except it's going to be in Chinese. Well, not written in Chinese, but it's in a Chinese method. So we're going to be using three divination coins, and this isn't your regular oracle cards either, because they are not those type of oracle cards that you would see tarot readers um come up with. And these are based off of the things that they have to say is based off of old ancient scripts, text based on some of the wisest sayings. So the things that they have to say is kind of gospel, something that you would probably get off of a holy script or out of a Bible. So it can be really interesting. And also, what's really interesting about them too is that depending how many oracle cards I pull out for you guys, you get to ask a question for depending how many I pull out, so either one or two. So get ready for a couple of questions towards the end if you guys have any. Um, the thing is, if you guys are hoping to get a yes or no answer, it won't really exactly get towards that point. It's gonna kind of like explain what are some methods that you're gonna have to like achieve in order to get towards that point you guys are looking for. And I'm gonna show you at the end of the video how it's going to work. Another disclaimer is my readings are timeless. So whenever you guys are watching this, it's meant for you. And it's also not, it doesn't really matter if you're a Scorpio or not. If you guys saw this video, then this was meant to find you. Usually there's a message for you guys. I try to keep an open mind on everything, which is really surprising to a lot of people because everyone would assume that, oh, because, it's a Cancer, it's a Scorpio or whatever, that I shouldn't be watching it, when really sometimes you guys are brought here probably for a very good reason. Let's see here. I also. Sorry, the incense. It's a black cherry. It smells good, but it's a little strong. I'm also going to be doing your guys' forecast. I hope you guys don't mind, just so you guys can get prepared on what's going to be happening for you guys. So we got a Mercury subsquadron that's natal to Saturn. That is gonna be all the way up till February 27th. Supposed to be strongest on January 10th, which I believe is on Monday. So even though yes, my readings are timeless, the forecast is mainly specifically to those of you individuals who are watching the video now at this moment. So it's supposed to be strongest on January 10th. Great time for hard work. Also, if you guys are wondering why I'm looking this side, I'm checking off of my notes. I wrote them down so it's easier. Great time for any hard or mental work. Any tasks that require discipline, it would be a really great time to work on that as well. Some of you guys might have some trouble with communication, practically normal with anything that comes with Mercury, or maybe any negative impressions of others. I'm getting some of you guys might also have, there's a little bit of a challenge when it comes to communication overall, so you guys are not the only ones. I would say try to be a little bit more compassionate and optimistic during this time. I know it's going to be a little bit quite difficult because there's going to be a lot of miscommunication, misunderstandings, but I would try to keep an open mind and realize that, we're soon going to get out of this period, so nobody has to really worry too much about it. I'd also would rather concentrate on the little things instead of focusing on the bigger picture so that you guys can also.
Analiso. Papiyat kalduş.
I'm doing a video. Они может слышать тебя. Oh my gosh. So, anyways, I would rather concentrate on the little things instead of the bigger pictures. So, I would believe that concentrating on the little things would also, if you guys focus on the little things and accomplish those small goals and small tasks, it will help you guys get to the overall bigger picture that you guys are looking for. So, hold on. Let me get this 1 second. Sorry about that. Okay. Sorry about that. My dad had no idea that I was recording this time. It's a little difficult when you got family members, right? Um anyways, where were we? Yeah, focusing on the bigger not focusing too much on the bigger picture, focusing on the smaller task in order to reach that overall big goal that you guys have. And also don't be too narrow-minded. I know during this time a lot of people are going to be very specific, especially on details, very much when it comes to, especially with high standards. You guys might have high standards, not just with yourselves, with your partners, family members, whatever. It's more of like an environmental and collective kind of thing where everyone's going to have much more higher standards during this time, and even higher standards within yourself. So you guys might have a little, for example, if you guys weren't able to get a job, just an example, right? If you guys weren't able to get a job in the last month, I'm seeing you guys gonna after having this little self-reflection, you guys are gonna want to say like, oh, you know what, I want to start picking things back up. I feel like I'm a lazy bum and that I'm not making any money because I'm not getting a job. I see that kind of like fire that's going to be lit under your ass basically during this time. So I'm seeing a lot of expansion when it comes to the mind, your horizons, developing a lot of mental awareness during this time. It has a lot to do with discipline, and when it comes to your guys' mentality, putting a lot of hard work, getting all of those things done to get you guys prepared throughout the rest of the year, or even for the month as well too. Your guys' mentality is going to be really sharp during this time as well. So if you guys feel like that, if you guys lately haven't been feeling to get any tasks done, or you guys feel like it's too much, especially dealing with all the paperwork and bills and such, just an example, I'm seeing you guys at this time would be really great for you guys to start working on that, just to get it out of the way. That way you guys can relax after the month is over. This is also a really great time to be making plans during this time too. If you guys haven't been making any plans, really great time to do so, to start right now. A lot of things that people are really surprised about is that, yes, even though Mercury does have a lot to do with kind of like the Saturn, where it's more about the hard work, it's more about, the mental stability and just like getting things out of the way. It's also, Mercury's also in charge of the appreciation of the beauty. So your guys' creativity, imagination is going to be a little bit through the roof, or, lifted up more. So I'm seeing that mainly towards those of you guys that involve creativity and your guys' career field would be really great for you guys at this time. So those of you guys that are artists, digital artists, or sculptors, or those of you guys especially in the fashion industry, especially for those of you guys that are in the interior design industry, really great time for you guys. I feel like during this time is your business is going to be really booming this time, because you guys are putting your guys' creativity and your work together, and it's gonna give you guys a lot of success basically during this time as well. We also have a Mercury conjunction that's natal to Neptune. It's also going to be till February 28th. Supposed to be on strongest on January 14th. Another great thing about it is great time to express your guys' ideas and feelings. I understand that communication during this time is a little bit challenging, but it doesn't mean that you guys should just stay in your guys' comfort zone and just do whatever you guys are doing, right? I feel like it's a really great time to kind of push those boundaries and try to get out of your comfort zone and express your guys' feelings, express your guys' ideas, especially those of you guys, if you guys know you guys been holding back in some feelings. I know especially you Scorpios, I know some of you Scorpios hold a lot of feelings in too. And that's a fact. Don't tell me otherwise, all right? I know you guys are very secretive. It doesn't matter what it is. I know you guys can be really secretive, especially if you guys know you've been holding in a lot of things inside of you. And if you guys want to express something, it doesn't matter. It doesn't even have to be a therapist that you guys can express your guys' feelings or concerns. You guys can express your feelings to your friends, to probably your family members, whatever, however you feel comfortable, right? I just feel like it's a really great time to just let that burden off your guys' shoulders. Start expressing yourself more. If you guys have been wanting to or been feeling the need to go and express your guys' ideas, your guys' plans whenever it comes to your guys' career or business, I see that as a really great time, especially since there's most likely going to be a lot of collaboration there, and you might get some ideas to help you start planning on some of the things. And like I said, really great also when it comes to business meetings, business partnerships, really great time for you guys, to start discussing what are some ways you guys can improve your business, your guys' career and such. So amazing time. And like I said, also because of Mercury in conjunction that's natal to Neptune, a lot of imagination, a lot of creativity. Like I mentioned before, really great for those of you guys that are in the like how do I explain it? That are in the creative side when it comes to business. So um so RB said, "Are you gay?" I'm actually bi. Um yeah, I'm bisexual. I am very much, LGBTQ exclusive, so and I accept everybody. Um I am a bisexual tarot reader. I know some people might get a little bit confused about that, but yes. Um so really good when it comes to your guys' career and your guys' creativity combined together is would be really great for you guys. Even though yes, that whenever it comes to your guys' career or business alternatives, it seems to be a really great thing for you guys during this time. I also see that whenever it comes to your guys' business negotiations wouldn't really necessarily be a great thing during this time. And the reason why is because some of your guys' self-confidence level might not be really good during this time, mainly because you guys seem more preoccupied. So those of you guys that are doing business negotiations, I feel like due to low self-confidence would not be a really good time during this time. So I would suggest maybe some other time when your guys' self-confidence is going to be much more risen, or you guys notice that you guys are much more confident, I would say or take any business negotiations. Today, well, not exactly today, but during this period of the time and the month, it's just a time of just hard working and getting into the grind and trying to get push through things and just get things out of the way. Also, we also have a Mercury sextile that's natal in Venus. Mercury is having a huge impact with a lot of people during this time. It's going to be till February 28th. It's supposed to be strongest on January 12th. Some of the opportunities you guys might have, this might surprise you guys, but you guys will have an opportunity to relax, and social skills would be put to use during this time, which is really going to be really necessary for you guys due to preoccupation. Some of the challenges you guys might have is we did talk about how Mercury does have some challenges when it comes to expressing ideas or expressing yourselves in general. So some of you guys might also have challenges sharing your guys' ideas, but still a really good recommendation for you guys to do that. Some of you guys might also have some trouble seeing opportunities. I would say it's just temporary. So some of you guys during that time might also be more inclined to seek pleasure rather than trying to get things done, which is also normal. 50-50 kind of thing. Some of you guys might feel 1 minute you guys are back in the grind. The next few minutes you guys want to have you guys are more focused on the pleasurable things in life. For example, some of you guys might also be inclined to wanting to read, even though you guys haven't read a book in a while, or maybe go out to an event and such is also what I'm getting for you guys. So those are, and we also have a sun in conjunction that's natal to Jupiter. That is going to be till January 10th, supposed to end on Monday, basically. And Some of you guys during this time might be a little bit more impatient and wanting to get things done or get ahead of things, which is also pretty normal. But I also would say, like, try to take it easy, try to take a step back. Don't rush into things, even though you guys might feel this pressure or be inclined on to do so. Also, you guys might be taking on things more than you guys can handle, so I would be wary of that as well. So try not to overwork yourself. Try to only take on a small task or do some projects that you guys know you guys can handle, and not like overwork yourself or burn yourself out as well. We also have a sun conjunction that's natal to Mercury as well. It's a lot of Mercury happening around. That's going to be from January 10th, which is supposed to end on Monday. Strongest was on January 5th. Some of the opportunities you guys might have is starting business initiatives. So if you guys have already started making plans about any business and you guys know you guys want to start, like for example, if you guys are wondering like, oh, I have already made these plans. I just don't know when I want to start the business or start the business initiative or any type of like deals or such. I would say during this time would be a really great time to actually start putting those plans or whatever business initiatives into action during this time. Really great time for expressing ideas. Some of you guys, troubles that you guys might have is balancing your guys' goals with other, which is pretty normal due to miscommunication and such in the Mercury. But I would try to be very open minded uh, and try to talk things out a little bit, just to get things out of the way. Try to avoid a little bit of miscommunication during this time. Some of you guys also might have a hard time making sustainable plans as well. So any try to only take on those plans or start pursuing those goals and plans when you guys are 100% sure that you guys know it's going to work. I would be wary of also any self preoccupation. You guys be might be more focused on the grind instead of also focusing on yourself, so be wary of that. We also have a Mars opposition that's natal to Saturn. I know this is a lot for you guys. I'm almost done. It started today. It's supposed to end on January 22nd. So strongest supposed to be on January 15th. Some of you guys need to learn to maintain your guys' patience during this time. You guys might be feeling very much impatient and wanting to get things over with. Some of you guys might also feel a little bit moody, um, a little bit angry and frustrated, mainly because things are not going to be going in your way some of the time. Um, so it's going to be a lot of ego conflict during this time is what I'm getting here. But it's also a really great time for you guys to reflect on what is triggering you, how you guys can control your emotions as well. But if there during this time there also might be some verbal you know attacks and or some conflict. But I would say that if that is the case, that you guys try not to take it personally, and just try to be mature about it and just move on, is also what I'm getting for you guys. Just try to maintain a calm, composure throughout this entire time. We also have Mercury sextile that's natal in Mars, supposed to be well, it did start in December 29th. It's supposed to end today. Um but I mean, I'm not going to go too much in depth about it cuz it's already getting long. So, we're going to get straight to your guys' affirmator. And it says here, ideal partnership. I am a rare and precious find, and my brilliance will be reflected back to me when I am paired with a true match. My ideal partnerships and working relationships are easy and free flowing. I deserve greatness because I am greatness. And to paraphrase Rumi, what I'm looking for is also looking for me. In fact, he or she might be paraphrasing Rumi right now. And then that's how it looks like. I should probably do it this side. I can never get the lighting right from here for some reason. It's so strange. Okay, but that's how it looks like. So that is your guys' affirmator for the month, actually. I already pulled out some of your guys' general messages while I was giving your guys' forecast. Some of the general messages that I have for you guys is the Three of Pentacles. Some of you guys, like I said, especially with the Mercury, that's in a lot of your guys' planets and such. Mercury, that's having a major influence with you guys right now. You guys, like I said, you guys might be focusing on getting on the grind, might be focused on getting things done. I see a lot of you guys doing a lot of I'm seeing a lot of teamwork when it comes to you guys having to, like, when it comes to business plans, when it comes to communication. I'm seeing that a lot for you guys. Some of you guys might be sharing your guys' career goals or career ideas, but otherwise I just see you guys mainly focusing on your guys' career is what I'm getting, and I'm seeing some a lot of success for that. We got the Two of Pentacles. Some of you guys might also have trouble. I'm sorry about the lighting, but some of you guys might also have trouble when it comes to, like, also balancing. We did talk about how there was going to be a little bit of a 50-50 of you guys, having to work hard and play hard. I would say try to keep that balance as much as you guys can. Uh, I'm seeing your guys' ships coming in. I'm seeing some success, some of your guys' results. So your guys' hard work is not being done in vain. I'm seeing also relationships for you guys. For those of you guys that are looking to be in a relationship, I'm seeing that with a particular person. I'm getting this person might have been in your energy, or this could be a new person. We're about to clarify. Um, what can you tell me about Scorpio singles? That was just a general message, but we're gonna go a little bit in depth on your guys' love life. Six of Pentacles. Some of you guys might be a little bit way too focused on your guys' career. I'm not necessarily seeing you guys being too much focused on love. I'm seeing you guys probably are keeping your options open, but mostly I'm seeing you guys focus more so on your guys' career. For those of you guys that are single, I would say be careful when it comes to your guys' preoccupation. We did talk about earlier how preoccupation could kind of take away a little bit of that fun, so I would say be careful of being too much preoccupied. If you guys are looking for a relationship, I would say try to get out of um, that career mind a little bit and try to have a little bit more fun. Some of you guys are might be too much focused on the career or work aspects, maybe even a project. But overall, I do see the Ten of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles, Ten of Cups. Some of you guys might actually have some actually good success. I don't know why, but your guys' career influence is being is coming out a lot for some reason. So maybe during this time, career is like the main topic during this time. So you guys is I'm not really seeing too much love. I'm seeing more so career, but for some of you guys that are looking for love, I am seeing so. For some of you guys I'm getting more so for those of you guys that are already in a relationship or have somebody in mind. There could be somebody seeing you guys making some sort of commitment, or you guys asking to move in together and start a family. For those of you guys, I'm I mean, I'm seeing that for singles too, but let me see here. For some reason, your guys' is going way, like, straight to the point. I want to pull out more love cards, but you got the Ace of Swords, so that's also telling me some of you guys might be more focused on your guys' school or your work. Some of you guys might be focused on studying. I know a lot of people are getting out of winter break and they're going back to school and starting to take some classes. So some of you guys are mainly focused on your guys' career or school and such, is also what I'm getting here. That's crazy. Let me see here. I'm going to clarify what that is. You guys are waiting for a particular person to come in. Whoever this person is could be a water sign, so Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. You guys are waiting for a particular person to come in, is what I'm getting. I'm getting whoever this person is, you guys have some emotional feelings for them, but for some reason there's some sort of stagnancy around this situation. Can you clarify what that is? I'm getting whoever this person is stalking and observing you. So for those of you guys that aren't sure, aren't aware, or you guys are concerned about this person, I'm seeing this person is keeping an eye on you. So even though your guys' like, relationship might not be moving or is very slow at the moment, I am seeing that there is some sort of comeback where they are gonna come back and like start messaging you, expressing some emotions, some feelings. But I feel like at the moment they're just kind of taking a step back and they're trying to observe you and watch you. Some of you guys, they might be watching you guys on social media, or somehow they're keeping track of you. If it's not on social media, they might be also asking your friends about you is also what I'm getting here. Some of you guys, this person is very intuitive though. Whoever this person is pretty good with their money, but they're very much of a slow burner. I'm seeing that there could be some relationship commitment with this person, but I feel like it's a very slow burning connection. So Scorpio, I want you guys to ask yourself if you guys are willing to want to wait for this person. I mean, I'm seeing this is a good catch, but the problem is this person is more focused. I'm getting this person is more focused on their career, not so much focused too much on love. That's probably the main reason why this relationship or this person that you guys have been thinking about is why it's being stagnant during this time. I'm getting whoever this person is very spiritual too, and or very intuitive. Whoever this person is could be also really into spirituality. Some of them, they might also like to watch tarot readings. Um, they might also have some sort of like spiritual religious practice that they are into, but overall, if that's not the case, I'm just mainly getting that this person is very much intuitive. I'm getting this person also dreams about you a lot, or like fantasizes or thinks about you a lot too, or they're imagining what would be the outcome between you two is what I'm getting. Speaking of outcome, I actually want to see what's the overall outcome between you two. Or actually, you know what, I actually want to figure out how you guys feel about them. I mean, we did kind of already went a little bit into it, but I still want to dive deeper into it. I like juicy stuff. Let's see here. The Hermit, you see them to be falling back right now. You don't see them taking any action, which is pretty much been confirmed. I'm seeing that I'm not just seeing this person being in Hermit mode. I'm seeing both of you guys being in Hermit mode, but I feel like you are the reason why you guys are taking a step back is because they've taken a step back too. But I feel like them taking a break is not really done in vain, because I feel like because it's a hermit, I feel like they're trying to discover something about this relationship. Or discover something about them. I'm getting that they're doing a lot of thinking, is what I'm getting here. Let's figure out how you guys feel about them. Knight of Wands, you guys feel a lot of passion towards them. I feel like you guys have been mainly doing most of the work. Like, you guys have been the ones that were mainly expressing your guys' emotions and feelings to this person, and you haven't been getting any. I'm seeing they do have feelings for you, but for some reason they've just been really stagnant. Let me see. Five of Cups. I feel like another reason why they're like this is because there was some sort of emotional loss in the past. They might have dealt with some. I'm getting it has something to do with past relationships. That's why I feel like they're still stuck in that past with the past relationships and such. But I am seeing them get out of this depression, and I feel like it's like the universe is calling for them to get out of this depression. I just feel like they are just taking this time right now to like kind of you know get out of this like hermit mode, get out of this depressive mode. I feel like it's just going to take a little bit of time for them to heal and then to come towards you. Actually, let's see what's the overall outcome between you two. That was strange. I saw death. Some of you guys might be ending a cycle together, because your guys' last cycle was just pretty shitty as hell, but I'm seeing you guys starting a new cycle. Seven of Pentacles, there is going to be some work that's going to need to be done between you two, but I feel like because you guys are going to start planting seeds and making small improvements, that there's going to be a result of something from your guys' relationship. I'm not seeing too much of a huge commitment between you two, but I am seeing that there is some sort of start that's going to have. You guys are going to have like a little bit of a death, a rebirth, a change of a cycle, and I'm seeing you guys kind of like planting seeds or starting something new. And then after that, you guys are going to try to improve on from there, is what I'm seeing for you guys. So that's what I have for you guys. Is when it comes to your guys' Gilded Tarot, we're going to now check up on the divination set. So, let me pull this out. So I'm not going to use this very often due to the fact that when it comes to the I Ching divination coins, they take a while the oracle message itself takes a while for it to get straight to the point. So I'm not going to either use them that very often, or I'm just going to shuffle the coins beforehand and pull them out before the video begins, so that you guys already got the message, and you guys won't have to wait for me to shuffle them. But the only reason why I'm showing this to you guys is because I want to show you guys how it works, and then after that, we're just gonna get straight to it. So you got three tails. Three tails count. Okay, so a tail counts as 2 points, and then on the other side is heads. Heads count as three. You guys ended up getting three tails, so 2, 4, 6. I'm already seeing that you guys are gonna get two oracle message, which is pretty normal because all the other signs had two oracle messages as well. So let's see here. We got 6. And then we're gonna pull out the second one. I lost it. Okay. Alright, you got 2 heads and 1 tail. There we go. So that would be 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. No, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. For those of you guys that have been wondering why has my other tarot deck not came in when I said it was going to, well, the thing is, I did order it last month. It didn't come in due to some shipping problems, so unfortunately, it's going to come in the next month. So I'm a little bit disappointed because I wanted it to be like a New Year's Eve gift, but turns out it didn't come. Little disappointed, but you know, it is what it is. We're just gonna have to wait for it. Alright, so we got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Got 7 right there. You're pulling a lot of 6 and 7s. When I was a little kid, I used to collect these little like figurines, and I collected them in a box. It was like when I was a little kid, I was a collector. I used to like to collect a whole bunch of weird stuff, and I didn't know what to do with them until I saw other tarot readers who collected them, and I was like, and who collected them and used them for spiritual messages, um, and to for their channel. And so when I saw them doing that, I was like, I want to try that out too. So I did collected them in a box, but I kept it away somewhere, so I have to look and find it. But if I find it, um, I'm planning on using them. So if you guys are interested in seeing what they look like and me channeling for you guys with those small keychains or whatever tokens, I suggest you guys stick around for that. So we also got 3, okay, 6. We got an 8 finally. Jeez. 6. All right, so I got 6 of your numbers, and I'm going to show you guys the reason why it's important for me to count them in that way. These numbers, or I should say points, help you determine what type of line it is. And so, and those lines translate into or transcribe into a hexagraph. Hexagram, hexagraph, whatever, something like that. And that is your guys' oracle message. So I unfortunately I did not memorize this, so I'm sorry, but I will when I have time. Let me just quickly write this down for you guys. I'm already, like I mentioned, I'm already seeing you guys getting 2 oracle message, and how I know that is because if you guys get all 3 heads or all 3 tails, it means that you guys are going to get 2 oracle message. Let me see. All right, so, and then if you guys were in chemistry and you guys used a periodic table, then this basically the same concept, and that's basically how it's used. And so I'm gonna find out which one. So broken line, broken. Let me see here. And then after that, line, broken. Let me see here. All right, 47. So let's pull out your 47 here. We got 46, 47. 47 is confinement, and then I'm gonna pull out your guys' second oracle message. There you go. Second oracle message is... Alright, we're gonna translate the sixes. We changed the sixes to lines. So it's going to be line, line, and line again. Line, line, and then last one is gonna be broken. Alright, let's see here. So we got line, 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 and then line, line, broken. That's going to be 43. Alright, so I got your guys' second oracle card. 43. Alright. And then I'm going to show you guys how it looks like. So 47 and 43. 43 is deciding. And so this is the reason why it's important to determine what lines it is, because it helps you determine what oracle message it is. So, like I mentioned in the beginning of the video, if you guys didn't know, I said you guys can ask a question for each of those oracle cards. So, since you guys got 2 oracle cards, you guys can ask a question for each one. For example, and you guys, this is how it's going to work. So, let's say if you say that, am I ever going to be rich? For number 47 says confined, creating success, constancy of a great person, good fortune, not a mistake. There are words, no trust. So basically, you guys are able to create success. The more you guys keep being consistent and be a great person, there's good fortune, there is no mistake. There are words, no trust. So basically, that would be your guys' answer. And then for number 43, we got deciding, and says, tell it in the king's chambers. With truth, call out, there is danger. Notify your own city, fruitless to take up arms, fruitful to have a direction to go. On the back of number 43, it says, asserting your identity and right to be heard is where your decision begins. But declaring the truth is dangerous. It stirs up old ghosts, inner and outer. You're yet better than in ignoring and neglecting them. Focus with clear intention on what you are moving towards rather than what you're reacting against. And then it also gives you some questions for you guys to self-reflect on. So it says, what do you stand for? How do you define yourself? What belongs in your realm? And where do you need to make a clean break? For number 47 on confined, on the back it says, can you stick to your purpose when there's no external encouragement or confirmation? No outward signs of progress does not mean you or the world are wrong. Concentrate on inner growth within the confinement. Don't place too much value on words. They're not trustworthy enough to give you a way out. What if you could only rely on yourself? Who are you when you are alone? So those oracle cards is what I have for you. So I just want to say thank you guys for watching this video. Make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe. Comment down below as well. It would really help me out and my channel. For those of you guys that have not watched my pick a card reading that I recently did, it gives you a whole it's a pick a card reading that tells you what is going to be happening or major events that are going to happen to you guys throughout the rest of the year. So if you guys are interested, I would suggest check it out. I also would say please check out your guys' sun, moon, and rising to get an overall picture for the rest of the month. And I hope you guys have a good rest of your day and the rest of your month. I hope to see you guys in the next video. So take care. All right, bye.